Ice cream donut podcast. Ice cream cake. Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, shit. It almost fell. For the people who can't see on the YouTubes, me, Below Dirt.
Melody K.
That's her. I have a piece of ice cream cake that I got for my birthday.
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, and it's very fucking good.
It has like strawberry ice cream, and then it has the angel food cake on the outside with the ice cream on the inside, and then the whipped cream icing, which is strawberry on the outside as well, with like strawberry goose. Is that how you would say that?
I don't know what that is. A puree on top?
Yeah, you call it a puree.
Something like that.
But if you...
It's pretty fucking good. That's all I know.
Yeah, we'll just call it a puree. But we have this cake because Mr. Below Dirt had a birthday this past week, and that's pretty cool. He celebrated another year of life. Everybody wish him a happy belated birthday, please.
I'm here.
I'm not eating the cake because I am on a diet. Not a diet. I guess you would call it a diet because I'm not eating sweets, drinking caffeine, drinking energy drinks, no sugar, basically.
Yeah, sounds like a diet to me.
Sounds like a diet.
I ever heard one.
I am on a diet. But anywho, happy belated birthday to Below.
Oh, well, thanks.
The strawberry shortcake cake came from Grater's. You want to know how much it cost?
Ballin'.
$36 and some change from Grater's. Best ice cream cake you can ever get. They had all kinds.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Dairy Queen.
Oh God,
that's for sure.
I would hope so. It's like $40 for fucking for a fucking cake. Like it better be better than some fucking Dairy Queen, you know?
It's so good. They don't have smell-o-vision or taste-o-vision yet, but one of these years they're gonna make it, and you're gonna wish that you had that. I'm just trying to eat this fucking cake. You know what I mean?
I almost, like I told you, for the people who are listening and watching, I almost got the black raspberry and chip ice cream cake, but it was just like a big circle of like chocolate, and I was like, the strawberry shortcake one's looking a little bit better because I don't know, all that chocolate just kind of like deterred me. I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat that.
Right.
And I don't know if he would either.
Yep.
Mainly matters about him, and you like the strawberry shortcake one.
Yep. She made the right move.
So yeah, happy National Ice Cream Day.
Yeah. The day of filming this, National Ice Cream Day.
National Ice Cream Day.
And it's fucking delicious. I'm enjoying it. I'm celebrating. I'm popping off. But anyway, we got a whole plethora of things to talk about today on the Ice Cream Donut Podcast. Ain't that right, Melody K? Yeah, a whole plethora.
Can we just like go ahead and mention Below's little attitude?
My attitude, huh?
He's got an attitude for that ass today. Okay? No. Anywho, I mentioned I was on a diet. So I figured we could start off with by saying some shit about different exercises, like the ones that we like, and then why we like them.
Oh, yeah?
And then the exercises we don't like and why we don't like them.
Smart.
And then the ones that we've been doing.
Okay. Let me eat this ice cream.
Do you want me to start since you're eating
Sure.
ice cream? Okay, I'm going to start since he's eating ice cream. Beachbody is that shit. My friend Debbie Cottle, she is a coach, a Beachbody coach. So if you would like to change your lifestyle, go ahead and hit her up because she's amazing. Like, I have been jogging a lot more than what I have been doing Beachbody. So I haven't been doing Beachbody as much, but I highly encourage you to literally hit her up because she does it every single day. She is my motivation, 100%. She fucking kills it, and she shows up for you. And then if you need something, she's always there to like help you. And Beachbody is a shit because it's like programs that you do for weeks at a time, and then you actually get results. So, anyways, check out Debbie Cottle. She's a coach. And yeah, my favorite exercise to do is jogging. Obviously, I haven't been doing Beachbody as much, but I'm going to start doing it again this week. Jogging. Only because, like, if you're overthinking, if you're in a bad mood, if you're sad, if you're just down in the dumps and you're not feeling like having like a good day, you're not having a good day, or it's just like a blah day, you can jog and your whole ass day changes. It's not even your day, it's like your whole ass mood changes. Obviously, jogging, like, gets those endorphins in your brain and like it enhances dopamine and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend it for people who are like depressed or for people who have mental illnesses and shit, because it really helps. It like mentally, like, it keeps you focused. It helps like with your joints. It just helps so much shit. So like I will see something that'll piss me off, because obviously there's so much shit on the internet and it just pisses you off, and I'll run and I will be great. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking pumped. And you do that shit every day, you're gonna feel better and you're gonna lose weight. You just have to like keep up with it. My problem is I'll like do good for like a month and then I'll stop.
Right.
And then I'll do good for a month and then I'll stop. I am not gonna stop this time because I am keeping up on it, because jogging really is like, I really highly recommend that shit.
Highly recommendable.
But since you're still eating, my least favorite exercise is a burpee. Burpees fucking suck, and that's where Beachbody comes in play, because burpees, I don't know if you don't know what a motherfucking burpee is. You like go down on your two fucking hands, and then you go down on your feet like you're doing a push-up. And me personally, I don't like push-ups. They are the worst thing possible for me. Planks I'm okay with, kinda, in a sense, but I have no upper body strength. So doing these burpees, it's just like you like go down to the ground and then you pick yourself up and then you jump up. Oh, and then the jumping whatever burpees, when you gotta jump after you get back up off the ground, you like go up, and then those shits I'm not cool with those shits. But I'll do those shits. You know, like, those shits suck. They just suck. They're not that great.
No.
But anyways, I've been on this like exercising kick, so I figured we would go ahead and say some shit, because I want to know what you guys think. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite?
Huh?
Tell us.
Tell us, damn it.
Comments. And now we're about to find out Belo's shit and what he's been doing.
What I've been doing, huh?
What have you been doing?
I was just eating ice cream cake, and it was pretty banging. Good shit.
He has been eating the ice cream cake.
And I ate it. And I also got more Grater's ice cream, birthday cake ice cream. And I ate a lot of that as well.
You did. Happy
Yep.
National Ice Cream Day.
Again.
Birthday cake. That shit was actually really good. I took one bite of that and I got a piece of the cake inside of it. That was like really good.
Really good.
It was like actual cake inside of fucking ice cream.
Not a game.
Can you believe it?
It was bang bang. But my favorite exercise, right? Is that what you said?
And why?
And why? I don't fucking know.
I feel like I know.
I guess just fucking bench pressing, I guess.
I knew it. See?
Yeah.
Lifting?
Yeah, and that's just because it's fucking easy. Unless you put too much weight on, and then you fucking up. One time I dropped it on myself.
That was scary because I was working. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? You like literally just dropped it on your motherfucking chest.
It's because I decided to throw it up. I threw it up and I was trying to extend. My hands were too narrow, I thought. Or they weren't even. Either way, shouldn't have done it. It was stupid. I dropped it. But I like it. You know, or, man, I don't know. I'll get to that after. Another thing that I really like, I'll say afterwards. But what I don't like, why I like it, yeah, because it's fucking easy, right?
Yeah,
it is what it is. But what I don't like, I don't fucking know. There's a lot.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I don't like a lot of them. Um, fuck. It's hard because it's like I think about all the ones. I'm trying to think of what actually like pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to fucking because it's like lunges ain't that hard, squats ain't
But they
hard.
suck.
They do
Dude.
suck,
They
but
suck.
you know what I mean. I'm trying to
Burpees
think.
aren't
You
that
know
hard,
what? You
but
know
they
what? I'll
suck.
say it. I know what I hate the most. It's fucking push-ups.
Oh,
I don't
God.
fucking like push-ups. I don't like that shit. That's what I don't like the most. Fuck a push-up.
Yeah, push-ups are terrible.
And burpees is just basically an advanced fucking push-up with jumping involved. So fuck that too.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So terrible.
And then, but another thing I do like a lot is DDP yoga.
Yeah.
And we've been doing that. My friends have been doing that. Told me about it for quite some time. I just didn't do it. I didn't think nothing negative about it. I was just like, whatever. But I like that shit a lot. And that's because there's one called Energy, one of the workouts, and it literally just feels like it does give you energy. Like, you could be tired and just chilling, whatever, and then you'll do it and you'll just feel better. I don't know.
It makes your muscles feel good.
Yeah.
Like your muscles are smiling. You know, like my back wasn't feeling the greatest, my spine. And after doing that a little bit, like now that I think about it, I haven't had any issues, knock on wood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that shit I would recommend yoga, the DDP yoga to people because it's like I don't know.
It just revitalizes.
it.
Yeah, it revitalizes your body. It just makes it just feel looser.
Loose, yeah.
Nice and not all tense and
loose
feeling all fucked up. You know what I mean? For real, I really do. That's one that I like. And it's like when you think of yoga, a lot of people like hate on it or whatever. Just don't take it seriously. And it's like, yeah, I might have felt that a little bit, but this shit is like, you're just a fool if you don't do it, I feel like. Just try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah. And it's like people are like, DDP doing yoga? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's older. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, like, people lose weight by doing this shit, and there's no weights involved.
Yep.
You are literally just using your own body's resistance, and you breathe.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing experience, dude.
And speaking of wrestling, they actually just now let people back into like WWE for their crowds because it's been like 70 weeks or something like that without any live crowd. It's been cardboard people, and it's been a bunch of TV screens with people's faces, but it's not been live people. So that's really cool. Random, but you said DDP. We're talking about really DDP. Cool. They just now let people get back into the stadiums and shit and watch wrestling live.
Getting normal again.
So yeah.
That's dope.
That's pretty dope.
Can we talk about that? After the pandemic has totally just fucked up everything for people. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's totally fucked up everything for people. And I'm not going to say too much, but I know it's fucked up shit for you. And it's fucked up shit for me now because everybody's wanting to go back to work right away. And it's like, well, wait, we were supposed to go back at a certain time when my child was going to be back in school. I'm not even going to go there.
Yep.
Anywho,
it's big fucked up.
It's a big fucked up situation.
People be getting fired. People all having their own problems. Shit's real. Shit got real.
Yeah, it really
did.
Everybody was affected by the pandemic. So if you were affected in a shitty ass way, I'm praying for you.
And you should comment below and tell us your story and what the fuck happened to you. Mm-hmm. We want to know. We want to know this shit. Let us know
because we'll talk about it.
What's your story?
Will talk about it.
Let's talk.
I'm wanting to talk about it. I'm like,
I'll talk. You talking?
I'm talking.
Let's talk.
Talking all
We be
day.
talking about some shit.
Talking all day. I will go. I'm really like scared because you know me, I need my job. I need my fucking benefits. And then now they're wanting me to go back to work super fucking quickly. And it's like, look, I don't have a babysitter every damn day. And if I do have a babysitter, my kid is basically not going to live with me because his dad lives 40 minutes away and then my mom lives an hour away. I'm not driving an hour every single fucking day just to take him back and forth to work. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I can, but it just sucks when I thought we were going back at a certain time when he was going to be back in school and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Yeah, and then they pop it around and they're like, and that's what I said. It's nothing against you, but it's like what they're trying to do is just make things normal again. The issue is when you have it so out of the norm for so long, you can't just like hit a switch and be like, all right, yep, everything back to normal like it was again. No, it's you've been rooted in a fucking way of living for what, over a year damn near, and you gotta
year and a half, 3 months actually, a year and 3 months.
and you gotta just flip it right off and go back to what you were doing. Apparently.
I mean, they did give us like 34 days in advance, but it's still like he's not. I have custody of my kid. You know, his dad works.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be like, hey, you got to stop working so you can keep him so I can work. You got to come here, get him. You got to, you know, like it's all on me.
Right.
And then I can't be like, you work.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're not working. I can't be like, hey, don't work.
Right.
You know, don't.
Hey, do me a favor and just not work.
I need you to stay here with the kiddo, you know? Like,
just don't work.
It's just fucking, it sucks so bad.
Yeah.
Because I've worked through this whole pandemic. I didn't lose my job.
Right.
I have literally worked every single day. And the only time I didn't work really was I would take some time off for myself. But then again, I had to take off for my damn kid too because he had to come home for a little bit too. You know what I mean? So it's just like life.
Life is some shit, ain't it? It is some shit. And we get thrown all these curveballs and we gotta fucking hit it out of the park, I guess. I don't know.
But it's like now that the pandemic shit's over, supposedly, and we're all going back to normal, I could potentially lose my job and there might not be anything. I won't get shit.
Maybe.
Like, there's no fucking pandemic money for me because I'm having to deal with shit, you know? Like, I'm kind of affected, but I wasn't affected when it first started happening because I was at home with my kid.
Right.
And I didn't have to worry about that shit. But, no. It's just a lot to think about.
Yeah.
So I wonder how many other people are going through it, too, who have kids. And then going off from this, talking about kids, how has our lives been, like, affected since we've had kids? You know, like, I had a kid before you.
Yeah.
You got with me and you loved me and you got my son, which we're a package deal, obviously. So
right.
I just want people to hear how you feel about it from, like, because the stepdaddy side of things, because you've said it's made you think differently because of how your mom was. So I wanted to hear how your life has been changed since you've had a kid, because I know my life has changed drastically since I've had a kid, and this pandemic has really made me realize that, because it's like, okay, I was off work forever, you told me I wasn't coming back to a certain time, now I don't have anybody to really keep my kid for like a month and a half for real, unless he's just not going to live with me at all,
right?
You know?
Yeah.
And he's not going to want to go everywhere else.
Yeah.
If it was like a summer camp or whatever. Anyways, I want to know how you've been affected since you got a child. Why don't you explain it?
Why don't I explain it, she says.
Explain it.
Well, I was like 25 or 26 when I was like actually with you. And I'm about
26.
31 now. So back then, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to it. And even if you don't, you know, I'm not hating. If you do or you don't, fuck off. I don't really care. Right? I wasn't looking at things like, oh, I'm trying to be a stepfather.
No.
I wasn't looking at things like that. That's not how I viewed this situation. It wasn't like I was also not like fuck this kid by any means. I was like, we were dating and hanging out way before I was actually with you.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I took it as like when we first got together, I was shooting a music video. You were in it. You know, there was people here. We had people here making like a mock-up party scene. And at one point, little man came in, or he woke up and he called me daddy. I don't care.
Yeah.
I didn't get, like, I wasn't like, no, or anything like that. But, you know, like the people that were here, which were like my friends, I'll say quotation marks, my friends, were like, I can't remember if they were like, oh, or did they just made some type of like weird deal about it. Let's just put it that way. They were just like, it's not like they were like, I don't know how to describe it, but they just made a weird deal. They made it weird. And I've even told your mom this. I'm like, it's nothing against it, but yeah, it was embarrassing because it don't matter what it is, whether you like what, slip and fall, drop something, and people are like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be lightweight embarrassed. But besides that, you know, I just grew to, it's weird because I just grew to like, you learn every day on some, let's be some cliche shit, but you learn every day. And I went from just thinking about basically myself, even with saying, oh, I'm going to accept this responsibility. I went from thinking just about myself, basically, to even in a relationship, you know what I mean? Learning how to not just think about myself, basically. And I'm not saying to the point where I was just like, fuck you and your kid. Not like that. It's just morphing the way you do things and the way you react to things and the way you handle situations and talk and shit like that. Just maturing as a fucking person anyways. That's really what it comes down to. It's not just me as a stepdad, honestly, but that's my position. But like, it should be anybody as a person. They should get to a point in their lives where they just start looking at things differently.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. That's how I look at it now. I don't think of just myself. I think of you and him. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it. You know, I don't know. I don't know what else.
Familia. La familia. No, but I totally agree. Whenever you said he came out and he called you daddy, it was more embarrassing because obviously my son has a father. His father is in his life. It's not like he's not there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like, he's there. So, just the fact that he did that, and then I know what people are gonna think. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, someone's even told me like one kid is the new nun. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck y'all. You know, like, because so many people think crazy about people who have kids. You know what I mean? And let me just say this: shit fucking happens. You know what I mean? Like, I decided to keep mine. And I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean when I say this. I am completely being honest. Like, there are so many people out here who could have kids, but they don't. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you get treated like, oh, well, this bit, like, you stepdaddy, you know what I mean? Oh, stepdaddy Adrian, this, that, it's just like, it's not the person who makes the kid for real. You know what I mean? Like, you and I live together. You and I are together. Even though I do have him, I still take care of all the responsibilities when it comes to him, basically. Like, the whole school shit and shit like that. So it's not like I'm like, it's just crazy.
Well, let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. The same two main people who said that are the same two people who also were trying to hit on you and get with you. So let's just put it in perspective.
Which helps me whenever I come out with this song, because people are going to be wondering what the hell I'm talking about. This next shit, let's go. Let's stop talking about the kids for a little bit. If y'all want to hear more about us talk about kids, comment in the comment section.
Or, okay? On YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube, because we're done with the kids shit. Anyways, I'm coming out with, I was going to put all my songs out as singles.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm going to, like, put out 4 songs on a little EP. And one of the songs is me talking a little bit of shit. because that's just how it is. Like, people end up falling for you, and then you're not trying to do nothing like that, and then you're the one who gets fucked because they end up fucking around and catching feelings, and it's like,
right.
it's just so
Word,
shitty
fam.
being a female in this industry.
Yeah.
Because you brought that up, because it's like, it wasn't just the kid thing. Even when it comes to the music thing, you know, it's like, it just sucks being a female in
Yeah.
this music shit, because most of the people who do the music shit is dudes.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. I don't really care what your opinion on it is.
Yeah.
This is a fact, is that, let's say, for instance, on Instagram or something, if I posted a video of my face and I did a video, it's not going to get as much video. It's not going to get as much attention as if I put a video with your face on it. Like, for instance, when we did the vlog of going and getting the donuts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that
I
got
like
a
the
lot
hot
of attention.
mess in
Yeah,
that.
but it doesn't matter. It got a lot of attention. You're a female. That's what I'm saying, is it's a double-edged sword. It's shitty, but it's also better. You know what I mean? So you might think it's not as good, but you get
When it comes to
certain
working
things.
with people, though, like, as
Some people do take you serious, and they're not trying to fuck you. So that's a
yeah,
fact.
Yeah.
Not everyone's
yeah,
trying to
and
fuck
I'm
you.
not saying that. It just causes problems
So what?
regardless. Even if they're not trying to fuck me. If
Well,
they got girls and
but
shit,
here's an-
it's like, oh,
Here's an example.
I'm
a
trying-
guy, and I have had plenty of drama and issues with dudes. It's not just a female thing. People are weird. And I'm not acting like I don't... I'm not acting like I'm the, like, perfect person out here by any means. But, like, the way it's humans. It's not being a female or a dude. It's literally everything.
humans.
Because
Yeah.
I'm a dude, and I had dudes out here, like... I'm not trying to hate on people, but acting like damn females. You would think it's a fucking girlfriend or something. And it's like, bro, why are you getting so fucking emotional about some shit or making shit be way deeper than it needs to be? You know what I mean? Like, it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how this shit is sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway, what else did you want to talk about today, Melody
A
K?
lot. I want to talk about so much. Okay. What social media platform do you use the most? And which is your least favorite?
So, on YouTube, if you're watching this, make sure you tell us what you like the most and what's your least favorite,
Yeah.
by the way.
Follow us. Let's chat.
So, my favorite is Instagram. And that's just because it's just like everybody knows what's there. It's just basically photos and video. And they made it much more now. It's a fucking stories and it's reels and fucking highlights. I don't know all the other shit they got going on now, but I like it more. And it's like Facebook, how Facebook used to be. And I don't know, I just feel like Facebook is just a meme factory. To me, I watch Facebook for puppy and kitten videos because they're fucking adorable. What is it called? The dodo. It's called the dodo or something. The thing where it's all about fucking all those damn puppies and kittens and ducks and that were friends with dogs and shit like that. And alligators that are 30 years old and fucking love humans and shit.
Yeah.
I like that shit. Besides that, Facebook can fuck off. What else? And Twitter. I hate that. I hate that the most. I used to love it. Not really.
Oh, God,
I used to
Twitter's
not
been
even
my
love
shit
it.
since
Fuck that.
2012. I was 22 years old.
Well, I'm thinking, when I think of Twitter, I think, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had one, I had a decent little run with it, and then I couldn't remember shit, and that's my own fault. But then I had to make another one, and ever since then, I'm just like, fuck that shit, because it's getting no traction. So, hit me up on Twitter. I have that
I
shit.
try to tell you all the time to get on Twitter.
I do.
You're
I
like,
post shit.
Oh, Yeah, right. You never retweet my stuff. You never like my stuff.
Yeah, fuck
It is
Twitter.
what it is because...
So that's my least favorite, like I said.
Okay, so Twitter is your least
Yeah, that's my least favorite. Yeah. At least with Facebook, I have puppy fucking videos.
You? Oh my god.
You know this. Don't act brand new. You know I don't like Twitter.
I figured Facebook would be your least favorite, though. No. Not Twitter.
No. Yeah, the thing I'm never on. I'm never on Twitter, like you just said.
Anywho.
Yeah.
My favorite is obviously Twitter. Twitter's been my favorite since, obviously, like I said, 2012. I was 22 years old when I started getting on Twitter. I fell off for a little bit and then I got back on.
Right.
Like, Twitter is my shit. Like, Facebook used to be my shit because, like, hella people do, not hella, I can't say hella, but a lot of people do follow me on Facebook. Yeah. Even if they don't, they'll tell me, like, yeah, I see your shit all the time. I just never react to it. And it's like,
yeah, you gotta love that too. Yeah, I seen that. Like that one guy who was like, hey, I seen Bilo post about that. I didn't react to it. I didn't like it or nothing.
I didn't share it.
I didn't like it, share it, or comment, but I seen it. Fucking looky-loos. You want to talk about some shit? That's a huge... You know what? It might be Facebook. Because at least with Twitter, it ain't a bunch of goddamn looky-loos.
It's not.
No one fucks with me on Twitter, and that's okay. But on Facebook, I know these people. And then they say shit like, oh, yeah, I seen that. I didn't say shit. Fuck you, is what I said. What the fuck? Cool. You know how goddamn disrespectful that is? Do you know how much I don't give a fuck about any of this shit? Do you see? I'm in a goddamn Indian position. I'm in Native American position, I should say. Right? Is that, I don't know what it is.
Indian style?
Yeah, but I don't think that's really... Either way, this is crisscross applesauce in a fucking computer chair. That's how much I don't give a fuck.
No fucks. You can tell he gives no fucks.
And these motherfuckers out here.
Anywho, Twitter is my favorite and Facebook is my least favorite because of those reasons that were already mentioned. Because it's like, I know people see, like, how do you see one thing, but then you don't see the next thing? It makes no freaking sense.
Well, people tell us to. It's not like they like I said, motherfuckers will straight. And it's not even you, because it happened with that one time with that one guy. But people, to me, what I just said, people to my face will be like, oh yeah, I seen that you posted something, da da da, and I'm like, well, that's funny because there wasn't no goddamn like on that or a fucking share
or a comment.
You know what's a real shady thing to do? And this is if you don't like a motherfucker. Is if you see something you like and you're like, ha. And then you go and you click it. Instead of clicking on their profile, you click where it originated. And then you fucking like it. Like, yeah, fuck Simon, whatever the fuck your last name is. You get to like. Not the one who reposted it. The one who had originally get it. And then on top of that.
Originality matters.
And then on top of that makes it that much worse is if you share it from the original post and not the person who did it. So they get no credit. No like and no motherfucking share.
It's like, fuck you.
That's how I get played. And I've done it. I'm going to say it. I've done that before. That's why I know how to do it. I know it. You know what I'm saying? But like on some real shit, fuck y'all. The people who do that shit, who do that to me and they're like, oh yeah, fuck y'all. Anyway.
Fuck y'all respectfully is what we say. Respectfully.
Disrespectfully.
No, respectfully.
Fuck y'all.
Mind your manners. Okay. The next thing is, what is your favorite alcohol and your least favorite alcohol? And then we're going to mention ancient age.
Gross. I don't know what my favorite and worst alcohol is. What could it be? Do you know yours? Sippy drink.
You want me to go first? Okay.
I don't mind.
My favorite liquor is Hennessy.
Okay.
Obviously, that is my shiznit.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite beer is Bud Light Lime. Why? Because they give me a litty. They give me exactly
what's your
where
not
I need
favorite,
to
though?
be. Ancient age. And we're going to talk about that after you. I don't like that shit no more. I told you.
What about that and Conjure?
Conjure, too. I don't like that shit either.
Why don't you like Conjure?
That shit made me puke. And I passed out.
She don't like margaritas too, I bet.
Oh, I don't like I don't like margaritas either because that shit gave me heartburn. Liquid marijuanas are like amazing.
Oh, it's not that you threw up in that parking lot at the Mexican restaurant, though. It's because it gave you heartburn?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
It
just
gave
checking.
me heartburn, and then I threw up
I was just checking.
because of the heartburn.
All right, so check it. What's my favorite? Damn near, I feel like damn near that liquid marijuana that we had at the casino. We went to the boat with the homie.
I won $173.
and his wife. Yeah, and then she won money, and then I won like $15. And I was like, fuck yeah, killing it. But liquid marijuana, which has some pineapple juice and a bunch of other shit, I don't know. But it was very easy to drink.
So good. God,
My favorite
so good.
beer is Miller High Life.
Yeah.
Because it's a champagne of beers. It's so good. And my least favorite fucking alcohol, I'm going to say it's a tie between gin and fucking Everclear.
Oh, Everclear is like...
Mainly because Everclear is this is how I describe shit. When I first smoked weed, I was smoking weed for a while, and I didn't get high. I was just like, I thought I was getting high. You know what I mean?
Were you not inhaling?
I don't know. I guess not. Okay, I was a kid. I don't fucking remember. All I know is I was smoking weed. Then one day, I got actually high. And that's how I knew the difference between actually getting high and that. Well, there was the same thing with drinking is what I'm getting at. When I was younger, we could only get our hands on certain shit. So it was like Smirnoff and Mike's Hard Lemonade, just random shit like that. Bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I got for real drunk off of Everclear. And we were mixing it with fucking like Gatorade or something.
Oh, God.
And I thought I was fine. I didn't really feel nothing. But I was sitting down. And I don't know how many shots I took. It probably wasn't many. I was like fucking 14. And then I stood up and instantly fell. And then I don't remember anything after that. But I remember waking back up and I was completely wet, soaking wet. And they said they put me in a bathtub to chill me the fuck out. And
oh my God.
I was throwing up. Yeah, I threw up all over my sister's fucking carpet. And then I was like, my mom was like, you gotta clean it. And I was cleaning it and throwing up at the same time.
You were that fucked up. I get it because you shouldn't have been fucked up.
Yeah. Shouldn't have been fucked up to the point where I threw up on our goddamn floor. That's for sure.
Wow.
But, yeah, those are mine. Fuck that shit. Fuck Everclear.
Yeah, that shit ain't no joke.
Yeah. So
That
that's
shit ain't no joke. I got really fucked up off of Jaeger and was trying to punch people and shit and ended up punching somebody and then spinning around and falling on the fucking floor. I don't remember any of this.
Oh, yeah?
But I got told this the next day. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
I drank a whole fucking pint or whatever, the fifth of fucking Jaeger by myself.
Yeah.
And the person who was making the drinks for me, I'm like, why the fuck would you even let me drink that much? Because I was drinking Monster too, so I was like...
Because they don't give a fuck.
I was ready. I was Rocky in the ring, let's go, bro. I'm off this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And falling flat on my face, and then they told me I thought it was a couch. So I went to
oh my God.
I went to lay down, and we were in the middle of a fucking driveway. There's no fucking couch. I lay down, and then it's the concrete that I hit, and it's
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Ancient age. Let's get to
no.
ancient age real quick.
Let's not talk about ancient age.
Let's doing what was this back in fucking December?
Yeah.
We were doing Twitch.
November, December.
I think it was December.
We were twitching.
Yeah,
No,
because we were talking about
live.
and Twitch. Because it was
I think
recorded
we were
on
both
Twitch.
on our Facebooks. Yeah, because you had that on your computer.
Yeah, and you fell. And you knocked down the backdrops
I
and
fell
shit.
twice
Live. That happened.
Which is very embarrassing.
But we took I'm going to say 9 fucking shots each.
On live.
Yeah, it's there. There's
and
proof.
Then went out to the garage. We were fine until we went out into the garage.
No, we weren't fine. We weren't going to be fine regardless. You can't drink that much.
I was twerking on camera.
I don't doubt it.
I did twerk on camera.
I don't doubt it. There was some shitty ass rapper who was on the freshman XL, double XL shit.
Yeah.
And the bitch is Benzino's daughter. And she was rapping, right? Mm-hmm. Freestyle is a part of their little thing they do. And she just stopped in the middle and just like turned around and started twerking.
Yeah.
The bitch knew it was terrible. She knew it was trash.
Oh
she just
my God.
threw it away. She said, fuck it.
I was twerking because I was lit. I don't twerk in front of people. I'll do it in front of you, but I won't do it on camera. But I was like actually fucking twerking and shit. That's how lit I was.
Very lit.
And then, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what B-Lo did. But what I did is I fucking fell. And the next morning when we woke up, I thought him and I had gotten into a fucking fist fight. And this is not good. This is why I quit drinking for a long time too. Was because I got so lit. And I didn't even want to get that lit. I didn't even realize, like, how drunk we were until we had already taken the shots. Which will never fucking happen again, obviously. But I fell and I hit this side of my face. Like, my lip, I woke up and my lip was fucked up. My eye and over here was, like, sore and it was slightly bruised. And I'm like, and I remember, the only thing I remember is... Excuse me. I remember like falling and hitting something and being like, I just fucking fell. And then I just like fell into the bed. And then that's all I remember. It just went black.
Yeah. The most I've ever been fucked up is probably Everclear. That night. But then, like, I'm going to tell you right now, and I don't think you can get it in Ohio anymore. From what I've been told, but 151, Bacardi 151 got me so fucked up multiple times. Like, I think it was like 22 once. One time I was 22, right? No, but, and we were in my buddy's SUV and we were driving, drinking that down the highway. The dude who was driving wasn't. But I fucking got out of the SUV and shit, like, on the highway, like, rolled down the window and sat on the window, you know what I mean, on the door type shit. It's fucking stupid. Like, thinking about it now, it's like I literally could have just easily fell out. And then I've been drunk in public and fell out. And it's just so stupid.
Moral of the story is you can drink, but don't overdo it. There's no reason for you to overdo it. No more than 3 or 4 shots. Yeah. No, like if you're taking 3 or 4 shots, no more than 2 or 3 beers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm slurring and we've had 2 shots and this is my 3rd beer. You know what I mean? Right. So just don't over fucking do it. You can really hurt yourself.
Yeah, you can get alcohol poisoning too. You'd be surprised how quick you could just keep throwing down shots and fucking think you're about to die ASAP. It's easy, people.
It's not worth it.
It's not. But
we will never. And we were letting our peoples tell us when to take a shot.
Yeah, that was the dumbest shit ever.
We will never do that again.
Yeah.
And he didn't even tell you what he did. What he did was way worse than what I did.
I'm not going to tell him.
I lost my balance and I fucking fell.
And that's going to be it. And we're not going to tell him. And you can stop alluding to it.
Well, no, their imagination can run wild.
Yeah, exactly. Let your imagination fucking run free because I ain't going to fucking tell you. So there.
But yeah, that's episode 15.
There it was.
It's the Ice Cream Donut Podcast. Happy National Ice Cream Day.
Boom, bang. Below dirt.
You ate some good ice cream today. Yeah, Melody K.
Yeah.